have a different angle tonight. I feel like I'm really up high. Minute periods. If you're watching, if you're listening at home tonight, or if you're out of state for the winter, just want to acknowledge it's been a tough weekend in Minnesota. I think everybody's really, really tired. We're ready for a change. Here we go, Hopkins. Jack Berry on the puck. Dumps it in. He's out there with Sam Elder and Ramsey Rutsick. We have Houston Isaac at D. Sam on the boards here, battling for control. Wayzata picks it up. Yeah, Hopkins recovers it. They're across the blue now. Shot. Scooped up by the goalie. Here we go, face off, Ozone, Pitzel on the draw, wins it over to Horwitz, Horwitz back to Nelson, Nelson Dumps it in behind the net now. Wayzata picks it up, rings it up to their winger. Winger looking to hit their center, goes wide. Isaac looking to block that opportunity. He does. Up against the boards now. Pitzel swoops in. Isaac's pinned. Pitzel pops it out. Horwitz now across the blue. Wayzata picks it up. Hit back to their D. Cross ice pass to the winger. Winger battling at the blue line. Back across neutral ice. Horwitz into the zone. Hopkins on the change. Wayzata winger turns it around. They're going to go up. A little move behind the net. Winger, center. Nice breakout. Far wing, off the stick. Wayzata on the change. Houston picks it up. Who's behind the net now? We have Boatman in net, I forgot to mention. Ty's playing goalie. Preston goes down on the boards. Off the shin pads. Jacobson picks it up. Big shot from the point. Wayzata. Up the blue line. Woo! Right on the doorstep. Back door. And unstoppable. Ty comes up with a big save. Zeta chips it across to their defenseman. Wide pass, winger. Winger dumps it in. Near side. Houston picks it up. Chucks it up towards Heaney. Cross ice pass. Defense has it now. Shot deflected off the skates. Heaney picks it up on the boards. Jacobson behind the net. Was that a D? Shot. Off Jacobson. Rebound picked up. Nice save, Ty. They're battling. Heaney out of the zone now. Across the blue. Wayzata chips it up. Bond there to pick it up. He's going to change directions. Little bump there. Wayzata recovers. D to D. Their winger. Wayzata on the change. Heaney defending. Barry is turning it around. He's turned on the Jets. DD pass. He hit that winger. Rutzik now, little move here. Far corner, Rutzik. Check on, Wayzata guy goes down. Sam, nice shot. Trooper turns it around, deflected off the shin pads. We have Jameson out there as his D pair now. Elder keeps it in. Off the shinnies. Cross ice. Up the boards. Shot from Wayzata. High circle. Hopkins on the change. Pitzel hustling towards the puck. Schwarzentroober gets in the way. Dieterman whacks at it. Horwitz in. Shot. Top of the circle. Top shelf, baby! 10-28. Hopkins 1, Wayzata 0. Houston up towards Horwitz. Wayzata picks up neutral ice. Turnover. Turns it around. Bottom of the circle, Wayzata. Yeah, Isaac picks it up, pokes it towards Horwitz. Horwitz chips it out. Pitzel's on the assault. Houston on D. Shot. Nice save. Tie. Left save. Nice off our zone. Soren lines up. Wayzata D picks it up. Soren battling. Up the boards. Here we go. Soren to Bon. Bon center ice. He'll skate it through. Up the boards. Nelson defending. Does a nice job. Nice recovery and pinches down. Kicks it over to Bon. Wayzata picks it up. They're behind the net now. Tucks it up towards Preston. Wayzata D will keep it in. Soren now rings the boards. Wayzata unable to keep it in. Terry in pursuit. Is that a dump? Behind the net. Tie to Preston. Wayzata picks it up. Soren swats at it. Preston picks it up. Wayzata D checks it. Wide of the net. Houston reverse pass towards Taryn. Taryn's going to skate it out. Nice centering pass to Hallberg. Across the blue line. He'll get a shot right off the goalie's leg pads, and that looked precarious. Barry's buzzing. They're able to get in the way of that Wayzata breakout. Puck's in his skates off the glass, out of the zone. Jacobson's there on D. He'll pick it up. Oh, no. Okay, nice recovery. Off the boards towards Rutzik. Rutzik pokes it to Barry, and they'll dump it in. 8:27. Elder there. Elder to Barry. Barry behind the net. Barry setting pass. Rutzik. Whoa! In the slot. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Hopkins. Hopkins bringing it tonight. They go up an easy 2 here halfway through the first period. Breakout pass, Wayzata. Nice little move. Barry on the back check. Jacobson picks it up the boards. Barry's there. Looking for Rutzik. Cross ice. Off the boards. He'll dump it in. Wayzata picks it up in their zone. D pass across the net. Winger. Wayzata breaks through. Puck's down low now. Schwartz and Truber battling. Barry too. Wayzata. Whoa, no. Oh, a little fumble there, and the puck goes in. 2-1. Wayzata is now on the board. Hard to say what happened there. Wayzata player was kind of to our side of the net. Passed it kind of across the crease. It looks like it almost went off the back side of Ty's pad or leg. Hard to say, it happened so fast. Pitzel on the draw. Back to Houston. Puck's popped loose. Knight will pick it up. Knight to Horwitz. Horwitz cross wet line, loses it in skates. Wayzata picks it up and turns it around. Nice play by Jameson. Ooh, puck cross crease here. Wayzata picks it up in the corner. Houston interrupts. Wayzata behind the net now. Jameson battling hard. Wayzata guy goes down. He loses a stick. Jameson recovers. Pitzel towards Horwitz. Out of the zone. Little check on, and he's going to bust loose. Here he goes. One-on-one, and a nice little move. He's on his backhand. Shot. Puck's loose in the slot. Heaney comes in. Big kick save by the goalie. Out of the zone now. Jameson hits Houston. Up to Horwitz. Horwitz bats it in on his backhand. Pitzel takes chase. Pitzel in the corner. Up the boards. Wayzata winger. He's going to ice it. No ice. I don't know why. We all thought it was an ice. Hopkins is going to recover. Houston looking for Heaney. Puck goes deep in the zone, and that's an ice on Hopkins. 6:09 in the first. We got a whistle. Jack Berry goes down on the face-off here. Elder picks it up at the dot. He swats at it. On the boards. Wayzata defense, shot wide. Near side D, pinches down. Elder picks it up high slot. Up to Rutzik. We have a one-on-one developing. Berry's there. Rutzik looking to hit Berry. Berry recovers. He'll turn it on. Rutzik to Elder! Just out of reach. He loses his stick. Wayzata picks it up, dumps it on net. Ty will stop it up. Jacobson picks it up behind the net. Off the boards, hits Elder perfectly. Berry picks it up. Nice little touch pass. Shot intercepted by Wayzata. Berry goes down. He's up now. Rutzik battling. Wayzata behind the net. There, D picks it up. Ooh, Berry goes in hard. Elder is there to regulate. Berry up the boards to Walter. Walter, low shot. Off the shin, it's loose! Oh! Hopkins just shovels it in. Oh, that's my perfect play. 4:56. I think Heaney got it. Assisted by Jacobson. I told Walter to score a goal for me tonight. We'll count that. Assist is just as good. Hallberg on the draw. Here we go. Wayzata deep going into the zone. Hallberg battling. Heaney keeps it in. Zeta behind the net. Off the boards to their winger. Winger to D. D scoops it up. Oh no! Houston goes down, but Trojan Troopers there to back him up. Shot coming from the point. Kick save. Tie. Big rebound towards the dot. Preston gets in the way, and he takes out a player. Here comes a shot from the point. It's deflected off the shin pads wide. Heaney up to Hallberg. It's an icing. Pitzel lines up. He's paired up with Dieterman and Horwitz. Walter and Jameson on D. Wayzata D. Shot. Nice save, Ty. Walter pokes at it. Dieterman goes down. Let's see here. Horwitz with a nice little scoop. He's battling. Wayzata goes down. Pitzel's able to recover the puck, dump it in deep. Hopkins takes chase. Dieterman on the puck. Now Horwitz at the hash. He's looking to center it, but Wayzata picks it up. Horwitz battling in the corner. Kind of a funny spin move. He goes down. Jacobson. Nice little tap. He was looking for Horwitz to knock that in. Horwitz in the corner. Gets around Wayzata D. He's battling. He gets pinched up against the boards. Rutzik now. Chucks it. Near side corner. Pitzel battling. Wayzata picks it up. Nice back check by Pitzel. Walter's able to recover the puck off the boards. Rutzik dumps it. Horwitz is there to pick it up. Wayzata D recovers the puck. D to D behind the net in the corner. Looking for that cross-ice pass, knocked down by Hopkins. Walter recovers. He dumps it. Icing. 2:42. Not quite across. Jack Berry on the draw. Nelson battling. Puck's far corner. Berry's there. Off the backside of the net. Ty's holding onto that pipe nice and tight. Rutzik gets it high slot over to Elder. Berry's going to pick it up. Across the red. Here he goes. He's got the blue. Puck's loose. Bouncing through the slot. Behind the net now. Wayzata winger picks it up, backhand pass towards their center. Houston forces him wide, and he rings the boards. Wayzata picks it up far corner. Up to Wayzata D. They'll go D to D. Shot scooped up by Ty. 158. Soren will take the face off. Soren, Taryn, Preston. Houston and Isaac on D. Up the boards by Taryn. Preston's battling. They get the blue. Now it's out. Soren off the boards towards Houston. Houston will bring it back. Takes his time. Cross-ice pass looking for Preston. Wayzata picks it up. They'll take it down low. Isaac interrupts. Up off the glass towards Preston. Back to Isaac. Whoa, big check on by Wayzata. Isaac standing firm. Soren in there battling. He'll ring the boards. Up to Taryn. Clears the zone. Wayzata D picks it up. Backhand pass D to D. D up to winger. Winger. Across the blue. Shot. Knocked down by Ty. Not sure if he was trying to catch that or just knock it down. Terry picks it up. Houston with the check on. Isaac gets in the way of that shot. 1 minute in the period. Wayzata to their D up high. We got someone waiting right there in the crease. Why, nice play by Ty. Down low, Wayzata centering pass. Big kick save. Ty punched loose in the slot. Preston picks it up. He's going to go. 1-on-2 happening. Wayzata D knocks him down. Dieterman picks it up. He'll get a shot off. Deflected off the breezers of a Wayzata guy. Wayzata down low. They cycle it up. Pitzel keeps it in over to Dieterman. Up the boards. Pinched by Walter. He's going to shoot off of Preston. Doesn't make it through. Wayzata chips it up just out of reach. But Walter's on it, and that'll be the end of play for period number 1. Nice period, Hopkins. I'm liking what I'm seeing. 3-1, Hopkins. A 1 minute intermission here, and then we'll go into period number 2. Some big saves by Ty. He had to stretch those legs far and wide. Keep that puck out of net. We got Pitzel, Dieterman, and Horwitz. Schwartzentruber, Houston. Schwartzentruber playing aggressive. He's able to keep the puck in. Wayzata D to D behind the net, up to their winger. Kicks at it. Dieterman's there to stop that action. Houston able to keep it down. Behind the net now. Pitzel pinches. Out of the zone, we'll have no offsides, I thought for sure. Up the boards to Houston. He'll punch it down. Cross-ice pass. We got a one-on-one developing here. Schwarzentroober will take him wide. He's going to take away that opportunity. Force him on his backhand. Puck behind the net. Houston's there. He chips it over to Pitzel. Pitzel picks it up looking for Horwitz. Puck into the zone. Rutzik in pursuit. Wayzata able to turn it around, and they stopped up by Horwitz. Horwitz backhand flicks it in. Hopkins on the change. Breakout pass. Wayzata up off the glass. Whoopsie, here we go. We got to keep up. I'm standing right under the heater, so I have to take a layer off. Icing on Wayzata. We'll have a face-off in the other zone, or in our offensive zone. Off the draw. Wayzata takes it down low. Behind the net. Up to their winger. Winger off the boards. Jameson going for it. Now Walter backing him up. Walter behind the net. Changes directions to Jameson. Jameson off the boards. We're going to get an icing here. Just a teeny miscalculation. Hopkins forward's just not quite at the right angle, but right idea. Jack Barry. Barry over to Rutzik. Wayzata D. Shot. Interfered. Puck goes wide. Jameson battling. Now Barry. Barry's got it behind the net. Changes directions. Jameson. Jameson hits Elder. Elder centering pass goes wide towards Rutzik. He tips it to Barry. That was a beautiful play, but Wayzata gets in the way. Boys are looking good tonight. Elder stops up Wayzata. They're forced to dump it down deep. Now Jameson up to Rutzik. Rutzik with a reverse pass to Barry, almost through the legs. Puck's in the far corner. Wayzata picks it up, flicks it behind the net. Breakout pass, wing, center. Sam's there to get in the way. Over to Jacobson. Jacobson with the smart pass over to Barry. Just a little too hard. Icing. Preston goes down at the red line. Wayzata picks it up. They go D to D. D to winger. Far wing. Nice centering pass by Wayzata. Off the stick, though. Houston picks it up to Bond. Across the blue. Wayzata D's got it. D to D. Hopkins buzzing. D to D again. Risky pass with those forwards coming in hot. Wayzata D has it now behind the net. D to D. They're scrambling. Just got to force them to make a mistake. Houston picks up the breakout. Everybody's on sides now. He gets pinched down. Kind of just hugged up against the board. You got to keep those hands down, boys. It's loose. Heaney's got it across ice. Soren. Isaac. Slapper. It is flying. It goes in. Heaney again. Beautiful. Hopkins, boys, showing up tonight. Hopkins 4, Wayzata 1. Is that Here we go. Pitzel lines up. Puck's loose. Wayzata picks it up. They're going to flick it into the zone. Everything's clicking for Hopkins tonight. Isaac up to Horwitz. Horwitz able to turn it around. He gets the red. Wayzata goes down. No trip. Ooh, looking for Pitzel. Wayzata turns it around. Hopkins got a hustle on this back check. Whoa, almost takes his head off. Isaac there defending. Up to Horwitz. It breaks loose. We got a one-on-one developing. Oh, poke check Wayzata. Good opportunity, Hopkins. Nice effort, Horwitz. DDD pass, Isaac to Connor. Wayzata picks it up. Wayzata flicks it. It just sails through the air. Now Houston, he's coming up strong. Off the boards, big check by Wayzata. He kind of bounces like a pinball, but he's all good. Horwitz now, high slot. Wayzata takes it away. Hopkins on the change. Fresh D coming out while Walter's there. Walter up off the boards into no man's land. Wayzata picks it up. Up the boards. Houston gets in the way. Pitzel's able to recover the puck. He'll dump it in D. Icing. Got to get that red before we dump it, boys. .47 left in the second. Nice save tie. Walter and Barry working in the corner. Puck goes up the boards. Elder to Rutzik. I don't think I've seen we've had more complete passes in this game than we've had in the entire season. What has gotten into those boys? Puck's loose in the crease. They're battling. Barry goes down and oh boy, he's ass over tea kettle, and then Wayzata shoves him into the net. That's not cool. Rutzik's got some words for him. Wayzata will go to the box. Looks like we got roughing Sam too. Was he even on the ice? How did Sam get in there? Oh, I didn't see him. I thought I was watching Jack. Oh, after the whistle. All right, 2 boys go to the box for roughing. We'll play 5-on-5 hockey. When their 2 minutes is up, they'll be out after that first whistle. Apparently I wasn't paying attention. Pass by Rutzik to Schwarzentroober. It's loose. Goalie able to poke it away with his stick. 9 minutes. Jacobson, nice shot from the point. Scooped up by the goalie. Rutzik goes down in the slot, but he was there. Way to go, Walter! Go again! Soren on the faceoff. Puck's down in the corner. Taryn battling. Wayzata's got it down low now. Picks it up. Here we go. Play developing. All right. Ty covers it up. 8:46. All right, Hallberg on the face-off. Heaney battling up on the point. Now Terry. Schwarzentroober becoming a menace. Wayzata D has it. Forward picks it up, top of the circle, D. Nice little snapper. Big save tie. Pitzel on the draw. Puck back to Wayzata D. It's loose. Whoa, let's get a whistle here. Wayzata going to the box. Not sure what that was. Hooking. We will, let's see here. So we still have one Wayzata player, one Hopkins player on that coincidental penalty from before. Now Hopkins goes on the power play. 2 minutes with 8:09 in the first. Pitzel's got it at the point. Shot, it's flying through the air. Barry picks it up, hits the crossbar. Oh, but everyone thinks it was a goal. Icing Wayzata. The ref says it was not a goal. It hit the net. Lucky bounce for Wayzata. Coach is fired up. I got the replay. Play it back. All right, Barry to Pitzel. Shot wide. Horwitz battling, or excuse me, Rutzik battling. Barry picks it up. He's going to dance it around. Now Houston at the point. Nice little slide to Barry. Barry, whoops, up and over the net. Hits the glass. Pitzel hustling to keep it in. He can't quite get there. Wayzata pokes it away. Now Houston's going to have... Oh, he loses it. Lucky bounce for Hopkins. We get it out of the net. Wayzata gets the red. And we're in the zone. Pitzel rings it up to Barry, pokes it, but Wayzata picks it up in the high slot. Hopkins looking a little sloppy here. Everybody's battling. Puck's loose. Let's regain our composure. Barry picks it up. Now we're skating through neutral zone. Near side, centering pass. Just out of reach for Horwitz. Houston battling at the blue line, able to keep it in. Horwitz now top of the circle. Shot. Weird angle, it goes far and wide. Preston at the hash. There we go, he goes down. Goalie. Okay, now Barry's battling number 7. Seems like unprovoked. 6:37. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I couldn't really see it. I'm kind of... Oh. All right, here we go. 18 seconds in the power play. Shot on, nice save, goalie. We're battling. Bond's got it. Now Sam. Oh! Goalie a bit out of position. Big shot by Hallberg, but he's able to recover it. 6 seconds left on this power play. I'm getting word that a few Wayzata coaches that were down behind the net on that kind of disputed goal had waved it in. Lucky bounce for Wayzata, but looks like Hopkins is primed and ready to take this one away as long as we can keep playing hard. Big pass by Wayzata. Stopped up. Oh, Walter clips him off. Everybody's okay. Wayzata picks it up in the corner. Hopkins checks down. Puck's loose. Ty covers it up. 5:46. Penalty on Wayzata, it looks like. Maybe he just had to come out of the box. What is that again? Annie, what is this? What? All right, we had a technical penalty. I feel like technicals are for basketball. Somebody on the bench mouthing off. He'll go to the bench. Hopkins on the power play. We'll take it. Bitzel off the boards. Barry on the blue line. Wayzata turns it around. Wayzata. Nice pass here. Connor recovers it. Into the zone they go. Houston able to keep it in. Barry's backing him up. Ooh, puck's loose in the crease. Now the slot. Wayzata picks it up. They're going to skate. Hopkins turns it around. Nice shot. Rebound. Kind of a tough angle for a tie. He recovers it. 5 minutes. Barry on the draw. Back to Wayzata D. Shot wide. Connor checks some. He goes down. Pitzel's got it now. We're on the power play. We're playing our forward high. Ramsey chips it in. Puck behind the net. Ramsey in pursuit. Horwitz is there. Makes him change directions. Off the glass. Ramsey gets a stick on it. He's at the bottom of the circle. Funny angle shot. Kind of bouncing around. Out of the zone now. Connor's looking for it. Ty stops it up. Connor is able to pick up that puck off the boards. Vaughn. Stopped up here now. Soren's out. Pitzel picks up the puck. Oh, shoot. Pass intended for Barry. Picked up by Wayzata. Backhanded shot. Easy save for Ty. Pitzel picks it up now here. Up towards Barry, just out of reach. Puck into the zone. He's in pursuit. Hallberg swings at it, out of the zone now. Here comes Sam. Sam turns it around. Hallberg's there to pick it up. He kicks it back to Sam. Sam across the blue. Pitches it in. Out of the zone now. Isaac's got it. Wayzata D hits their winger, now center. Shot scooped up by Ty, right out of the air. Super unpredictable. 3:15. Preston battling. They do get it out. I say that was an offsides. 3 minutes. Schwarzentroober goes down. Elder's not happy. Shot deflected off Hallberg behind the net. Wayzata picks it up. Wayzata picks it up out in the circle, cycles it up to their D. He's going to shoot it low. Picked up by Elder, and he's able to turn it around. He's going to skate with Bond. 2-on-2 shot off the blocker near boards. Schwarzentroober keeps it in. Wayzata picks it up there behind the net. They go D to D. Pitzel is right there to pick up that loose puck. Oh, centering pass. It is so loose. Goes right through that crease. That's a goal all day long in my book. A for effort. Puck's out now. Knight picks it up. Knight to Pitzel in the open lane. He struggles with it. Offsides. Pitzel on the draw, over to to Dieterman. Dieterman back to Jacobson. He whiffs at it a tiny bit. Pitzel grabs out of the air across the blue, shouts off the shin pads into the corner. Now behind the net, D to D. Wayzata. Wayzata winger recovers it. They'll pass to their D. D to wing. Wing to center. Off the stick. Jameson to Pitzel. Pitzel towards Horwitz. Barry's there to knock at it. Walter with the poke. He's going to create some interference, but Wayzata picks it up. Jameson's there recovering. Ty with a big save. We got a penalty coming. Penalty coming on Hopkins. Wayzata's going to pull their goalie and add that sixth man to the ice here while we wait for this delayed penalty to be blown down. Hopkins needs to get a stick on the puck for that to happen. For now, we'll play 6-on-5 hockey. Drop pass Wayzata. Shot. Saved by Ty, 57-2. We got a high stick here. That happened in front of the net. I think Pitzel might be going to the box. Nope. Dieterman. Oh. I can't tell. Okay. Jameson goes to the box. Barry on the draw. Back to Jacobson. Hopkins will be on the penalty kill here for 2 minutes. That'll take us right into period number 3. Wayzata's got it down low. They cycle it to their winger. Winger on the hash. Winger breaks loose, skates towards the net. Jacobson's on him. Forward switch places. Big save Ty. Their D pinches down. Wing takes their spot. Hopkins is just forcing him to make a mistake. 25 seconds. Barry on the puck. He's behind the net. He's pinched down by 2 Wayzata guys. Hopkins playing back. Puck's loose now. Out of the zone. Jacobson will pick it up. Whoops, he fumbles it a tiny bit. We got 5 seconds. He's left with a 1-on-1. Ty comes up with a big save, and that'll be it for period number 2. 1 minute intermission. We'll be back for 3.
Start of the third here. Jess will be right back. Wayzata still on the power play. 40 seconds left. Soren brings it out, tips it up, and that'll be icing.
All right, looks like we have an icing call here. 24 seconds left on that penalty. Sorry, I had to hit the restroom. Off the draw, Barry. We got a whistle here. What happened? I think the ref might have got whacked in the face. He's going to take a little timeout. Whew. He just needs a minute. They're going to switch spots. Oh, gee. Barry off the draw. Jacobson rings the boards. Wayzata pinches down. Rutzik on the check. Puck's loose here. Wayzata picks it up. They'll turn it around. They got it in the corner here. Hopkins playing the box on this PK. They got to make a mistake. Keep the puck wide and get it out of the zone. Wayzata picks it up and they'll drop it for their D. Rutzik's there to interfere. Now Jacobson on that winger. They got two guys on. It's loose. Defense picks it up. They're going to shoot. Nice save, Ty. Wayzata picks it up, turns it around at the hash. It'll move there. Barry gets in the way. Big check on Barry. Woo! Puck's kind of loose here. Ty picks it up and he says, "Not today, friends." Puck's out of the zone. Both teams full strength. Isaac's there picking it up. He and Jacobson switch sides. Oh, it's loose. Walter feeds it to Ty. That was a close one. Preston on the draw. Knight off the boards. Up to that Wayzata D. They smack it down. Ooh, Wayzata D with a pass right through that crease. Wayzata picks it up. Shot low. Kick save Ty. Ty showing up here in lots of ways this game. Wayzata D knocks it down. They'll dump it in deep. Hopkins full strength, but it looks like they're playing the kill. Oh. Just a sliver of net was open. Wayzata gets it in. 4-2 Hopkins. Houston's got it now behind the net, brings the boards over to Horowitz, out of the zone. Back to Jameson. Jameson up through the middle, looking for Horowitz, just out of reach. Wayzata picks it up there at the hash. Now behind the net, D to D again. Looking for that winger, he hits him. Winger to center, classic breakout. Now through neutral ice, they go. Stops. Shot on net. Nice save, Ty. Jacobson picks up the puck. He backhands it up towards Rutzik. Puck's loose now. Jacobson's got it. He's got a guy on. He's going to change directions. He looks like he wants to skate up to Jack Barry. Off the boards, Rutzik picks it up. Here he's there. Shot. Big rebound goes wide. Jacobson at the blue. He's going to shoot it. It's loose. Big rebound opportunity there. I like what I see. Wayzata picks it up, turns it around. We got a 2-on-2 happening here. They barely stay on side. Shot saved by Ty. Big battle happening here. Hopkins clears it. Jack Barry's got a good look here. Looking for Elder. Off the skates of Wayzata. Elder doesn't quite have time to react. Puck goes low. Behind the net. Up the boards. Jamison is able to keep it in. He gets it down low, and Terry's looking to make some noise. Off the board, Schwartzentruber. He slaps at it. Puck bounces wide. Wayzata clears it. We'll have an icing. 10:35. Hopkins 4. Wayzata 2. Preston will line up for the face-off. He's out there with Hallberg and Tarrant. Knight at the blue line. Nice low shot. Great opportunity. Preston is after it. He's got hold of it. Now Wayzata picks it up. They'll turn it around. Stops behind the net. Terry's battling. Terry goes down. Up to the Wayzata winger. Hallberg swats at it. Wayzata picks it up. And they got a 2-on-2 happening here. Nice back check by Preston. Puck's loose. Shot. Low slot. Nice tie. Slapper. Here it comes. It's loose. It's loose in the slot. Everybody's battling. Hopkins is going to clear it. Wayzata picks it up. Gets it to their D. Another shot. Backhanded shot wide. Hopkins battling here. Pucks pinned up against the boards. We have Jamison and Soren. Jamison picks it up, head up pass towards Terry. Wayzata picks it up on the blue line. Preston picks it up, flings it out of the zone. Hopkins on the change. Wayzata turns it around. They with a little tip pass across the blue line. Now it's out. Wayzata picks it up. Oh, Connor's there off the skates to Dieterman. Dieterman at the red. He'll dump it. Oh, just off the side of the net. 9 minutes. Wayzata's got it behind the net. They'll hit their winger. Far side pass. Isaac will pick that up. He stops. He's looking for Dieterman. Pitzel's there to support. Pitzel off the boards. Wayzata deep keeps it in. Shot off the shin pads of a Wayzata player. Shot in. Shot from the point. All right. Wayzata gets one in here. Hopkins 4, Wayzata 3 with 8:36. Kind of a flub of a goal. Kind of maybe a weird deflection. Isaac going in. He's got a shot. Walter recovers that rebound. Keeps it in. Barry's battling. He goes down. Puck's loose. It's flinging across. Sam's there in the corner. G2D Wayzata tips it up. Winger, center. Far winger steps in. Defense interrupts. Walter with a big check. Oh, and the Wayzata guy punches him in the head. We're going to call it an elbowing. That's contact to the head. That should be a major penalty. Wait, what? Jacobson's going in? Excuse me. Oh, no. Oh, no. What, excuse me? What was that? Okay, so So my child went to the box. 2 minutes for elbowing. Hopkins on the kill, 754. Shot, nice save, tie. Connor had to lean on it to get after that rebound. Icing Hopkins. Excuse me, icing Wayzata? Icing Hopkins, excuse me. I'm all mixed up. I'm kind of upset about that call, and so is that guy. Wide pass Wayzata. Hopkins interrupts. They'll still get a shot off, but it's wide. Isaac's there to recover that puck. Wayzata has it down low there. Up to the point. Down low. Oh. That's a tough angle, and it goes in. It's 4-all, 7:04 remaining. Hopkins gets out of the box and we'll play full-strength hockey. So I usually don't try to weigh in too much on what the refs are doing here, but we had a goal taken away from us and then a bad call there on that penalty. Oof. Ty scrambling, he picks it up. Hopkins getting excited. Sam's making some noise. 6:46. Hopkins has got to play 3 full periods of hockey here to eke out a win. Just a slapper there, point blank in the slot. Here we go, up to Horowitz. Here he goes, here he goes. He's going to skate. He's going to skate. We're going to get a penalty. He's in motion, and that play is blown down. Here comes Hopkins. That's a hooking call, and I would say that's a penalty shot all day long. He's in motion shooting and gets just hosed with a hook. They're not going to call it.
Let's go, Hopkins!
This broadcaster is calling it like she sees it, and I'm not happy. D to Houston. Down. Oh, nice big shot off of somebody's breezers. We'll feed it back up to Pitzel. Pitzel off the shin pads, buddy. Hopkins able to recover here, and this guy's kind of skating circles. Houston down low. Battling here with 5:55. They go down looking for, let's see here, offside. Big slapper from the point. Houston scoops it up. He shoots off the glove of the goalie. It's loose. Here comes up the boards again. Pitzel getting in the way. Horowitz does a nice job backing him up. And Houston is going to recover that puck. He's passing it up to Rutzik, but Wayzata interferes. They'll march it out of into the zone. They go down. Back into neutral ice here. Oops, excuse me, battling on the boards. No ice. 38 on this penalty. Power play. Jacobson to Barry. Barry across. Jacobson streaking in. Shot wide. Jacobson recovers it. What you gonna do? Shot. Glove save goalie. 4:41 in the third. 19 seconds on this power play. Elder gets a shot off, right off the draw. Preston goes into the boards. Wayzata picks it up. They're going to skate it out. Little move around Isaac. He says no way. He goes down. Both teams full strength. Sam picks it up. He's going to skate across. He's got Hallberg. Across the blue they go. Woo! Cross ice pass. Nobody's there. Wayzata out of the zone. Here they come. Shot up and over the net. Ty's looking for that rebound. It gets stopped up back of the net. Up to the Wayzata D. Back to their winger. Soren gets in the way. Wayzata in pursuit here. Now it's on the far boards. Up to Wayzata D. Wayzata D shot. Kick save Ty. 3:48. On the hash, Soren picks it up. He gets squeezed. He flings it over towards Preston. Out of the zone now, Wayzata. Wayzata is going to turn it around. Offsides. .336. Off the draw into the zone, Wayzata. Schwarzentroober working it. Wayzata dumps it in the zone. They're going to pick it up behind the net. Shot up, hits the net, out of play. Pitzel tied up on the draw. Houston picks it up. Off the boards, off the glass. Wayzata, D picks it up, D to D. D to winger. Winger, far wing. They're going to hit into the zone. Pitzel off the boards. Wayzata picks it up. They're going to fling it in. Pitzel turns it around. Now Schwarzentroober. Pitzel flicks it up to Horwitz. Horwitz clears the zone. It's like no ice. They're going to hustle after it. Liederman there with Horwitz. Horwitz in the corner up to D. Jacobson shoots. It's stuck in the shin pads, but it's loose in the slot. It's loose. Wayzata picks it up. Into the shin pads of Knight. Walter smacks it down in front of the net. He's going to turn it around and he's going to move. Into the zone he goes. He's going to get taken wide down in the corner now. Wayzata battling. Jack Barry flings at it. Up the boards. Cross ice pass by Wayzata. 1:55. Wayzata in the zone. They'll pick it up and go wide. Jacobson smacks at it. Barry with a big check. Jacobson now pins him down. Everybody's battling. Feel like they're not going to let him do that for too long. 1:35. Puck's loose. Up to the Wayzata D. Wayzata goes D to D. They're going to turn it around. Ramsey swats at him. Jameson battling. Wayzata coming around the net. It's loose. Jameson picks it up. He's going to skate. Dang, he's looking good these days. Glad to have him back. Horwitz fumbles it. Center ice. Back to Jameson. Oopsie. Swipes at it. A little bit of a whiff there, but nice recovery. Both teams Barry couldn't see it. Just a snipe from the slot. D's were fumbling the pot. Well, a couple little fumbles there, and they got a hold of it. We still got a minute. Hopkins goes up 5-4. Up against the game clock now. Minute 4 left on the ticker, but 48 in the period. Offsides, let's move it. They got to move to get that face off. Icing. Hopkins is going to pull the goalie. Pitzel hits the ice. We have barely 30 seconds on that rink clock. Game clock says 38, so now 23. We got to get a face-off in, or we're not going to have a chance for this 6-on-5. 17 seconds. Shoot. Off the face-off, Houston with the shot. Nice rebound towards Pitzel. He's going to look. Oh, he looked to feed up to Jacobson. Can't quite get there. 6-5-4, 3, 2, 1. That'll be game. Wayzata 5, Hopkins 4. Dang it. I'm going to say dang it on this one. Hopkins played a good game. Now Wayzata's acting up. Not called for. Couple bad bounces, couple bad calls. I thought Hopkins played well. Wayzata coach has some words for our coach. What is happening? Wayzata taking center ice. There's this new this year, new to me anyway. All right, we'll see you later this week.